Yeah.
We're good?
Yeah.
Ciao, everybody, and welcome back to the Bianconerizone live show. Today is a match preview of Atalanta Juventus, which is tomorrow. I think it's match day 14 of the Serie A season, and it's a Melon Friday. It's also Black Friday. I don't know, is that everywhere in the world?
I think so.
Yeah. And welcoming in as our usual guest is Alejandro Fancello. What's up, buddy?
I'm good.
You're good. Okay.
Yeah.
So to kick off Melon Friday and match preview against Atalanta, we'll do our usual stuff. We'll do our the pregame press conference with Allegri.
Yeah.
We'll be doing how Atalanta might set up, and then we definitely have the graphics now for how Juventus will set up. But that's always subject to change because Allegri's Mad Max. And then we'll go into our predictions and any other chat we want to get into. So for the most part, before we get into the chat or the press conference, is there anything that stood out to you or is it the usual coach speak?
I think he took a shot towards Ramsey. We'll get into it. I think so. And I think he also took a shot towards us. I think.
What, the media?
And fans a bit, in my opinion.
Okay.
Just both of them, or you want to call it.
Yeah.
Because we're not patient enough, I think so. So I think he did that, and then he said, I don't know, he said some weird stuff, to be honest. I hope he doesn't.
We'll get into it.
I hope he doesn't mean everything he said.
Okay. Okay, so before we go to the quotes, what do you think? Do you think as media, we're not media, but as fans, do you think we are too impatient, or is it at the point where it's been like almost 4 months now?
No, I don't think we are overcritical. I think we should be doing better. I know we are not. I don't think we're good enough to compete for a title, just based on last year, and we have the same players. Bar, like we lost a striker who scored plus 30 goals, and we replaced him with a striker who never gets 20 goals. Yeah. And he's not even the starter, so we didn't really replace him. Let's be honest. And we just added Locatelli, which is not. He's a good player, but it's not going to change life.
It's not enough.
Yeah, it's not enough. So I think we just should be doing better. Also because he's experienced as a coach. Pirlo wasn't, and at the moment Pirlo was getting the more out of them. So that's a reality.
Yep, and if you guys have watched All or Nothing, it's kind of not. I'm not gonna say obvious. It is pretty obvious at this point. Up until the game against Inter last year, right? Up until the game against Inter and like kind of the Fiorentina game, Pirlo was doing fine.
If you remember,
that's a guy you should have been patient for.
But yeah, I think in January everybody had the feeling we were still in it.
Because after we beat Milan,
we had a very good.
It was close.
Yeah, we had a very good January, and everybody was like, "Okay, we're still in it," and then it just collapsed completely.
Yeah.
So just based on that, I get why we are struggling, but I was not expecting that we would be struggling to this extent, because this is quite extreme, in my opinion. Because like we look. We look like we can lose every game against anyone at the moment, and that's not that. Yeah, that's frightening, to be honest.
Yeah. Any result tomorrow won't shock me, if that makes any sense.
No, also because we play a good opponent.
Yeah, but from now on, in the rest of the season, no result shocks me.
No,
we've gone from the worst of the worst to the best of the best sometimes.
Because that's a question you was asked. We'll get into it.
Yeah. Before we go in again, once more, hi to Jeff from Tunisia. That's cool. Yeah. And hi to our member Joseph Carballo. What's going on? How's it going? So yeah, let's go with the quotes. And as we wait for that, just remember that if you want to become a Bianconerizone member, it helps us grow the channel, and you can see in the description underneath the video all that stuff to become a member. Yeah. It helps us. and there's good stuff that you get out of it. You get emojis of me being pissed off all the time. Alejandro still hasn't put his own yet because she's too good for that.
Yep.
And you get.
Yeah, we're online. Okay. Yeah, you can talk.
Oh, all right. So let's get into the news report or the press conference. Sorry about that, everyone. It is a failure Friday on the internet's part, as always. But we're good. So Allegri's pre-Atalanta presser. So he says tomorrow will be a game between two teams fighting for fourth place at the moment. Absolutely correct. Pretty obvious, but absolutely correct. After an important game like the one against Lazio, the team arrived in London, and after a good first half, they stopped. But the game we had to win, the one in Turin against the European champions, we won it. Okay, that doesn't mean we won first place. We could have literally lost to Chelsea twice and still been second place. And the first half was an absolute dumpster fire as well.
Yeah, but I get what he meant with the last part. Like, we won the home game. Nobody expected us to win, but it was just a matter of we lost that game. That's the problem. But he I think he said that, if I remember correctly. He said, like, we shouldn't be losing 4-0. I think that quote will come up. You said, like, at the end of the day, like, losing, it can happen, but not 4-0.
For sure. And I think we were saying that like 3 days before the Chelsea game as well. So, we continue with the press conference. There's a path of growth to improve the individuals, to improve the team. You just have to work to try to grow. I get, like, how much more time do we need? Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, but like,
for his idea to click.
But even if you watch the documentary.
I watched 4 episodes.
Yeah. But like, still, it happened in the first 4. I think in the second one. Like, how many times did Baratic said, like, some teams, like, before we played Inter, he said, like, they chose for experience, and now we chose for the future.
That's crazy.
No, we're on.
Oh.
I'm sorry.
No, it's crazy. So yeah. Where were we? We were talking about.
No, I was.
We're in a different phase of.
I think we're back. Can you check?
Yeah. Yep.
I have no idea what's. No, I have no, because the Wi-Fi is on max, so I don't know what's happening.
So is mine.
Because I think it's YouTube. We are getting kicked out of the YouTube studio constantly.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, because my Wi-Fi is on max. Like, it's perfect.
Yeah.
But I think we're back now.
Okay. So sorry about that, everyone. We'll continue
Every Friday. I cannot believe it.
Friday's horrible.
Yeah.
Failure Fridays.
No, we should be back now. Yeah, we're back.
Okay. Again,
I don't know what
sorry
I
about
was
that,
saying.
everyone.
Oh yeah, I was saying.
Yeah, something about Inter was experience that we're developing our young players.
How many times did they in the document in the All or Nothing said, like, we need to
nurture our young players?
Yeah, we need to stay calm and
blah
blah blah. And I get that to a certain extent, but the flip side of that is, one, they're not that young, but many who they consider to be young are shit. So, like, because I think they mean Rabiot and those players, in my opinion.
Yeah.
Because who's young? Like, Kulusevski and Delic, those are the youngest, and Caio now, but like, just back then.
They probably consider Chiesa young.
Yeah, that's not young. I mean.
Yeah.
I mean,
like,
they never
young
won.
Is 21 and under. Young is 21 and under.
Yeah, but they never won. I think they meant that, like, before that they didn't win the Euros. But like,
oh yeah,
just in general, grow. I mean, I think some players just are on their limits, and their limits are just so bad. So yeah. So
it goes on to saying this month is important in order to stay close to the front and pick up a few points. And we've been saying that forever. Like, December is a massive month. You play Salernitana, Bologna, Cagliari, Genoa. Like, you got to maximize 12 points out of that. You got to. I don't know if you muted yourself or not. And then it says, you have to congratulate Atalanta for the work they have done over the years. Playing against them is always complicated. You have to be careful. So, yeah, and we know that a team coached by Gasparini, the 3-4-3 setup, they're attack, and we know that already because it's been three or 4 years like Atalanta's played like this. They have some quality players. They got Zapata, they got Malinovsky, they got Pasalic, who's now in form, and they got good center midfielders. They got Remo Freuler, and they got the Dutch guy Martin de Roon. They got good players. They also have good players that are out, that are not playing tomorrow, and Gosens and Hateboer. So we'll see. I think main thing is they leak goals. So that's why he might say that they're a bit complicated as well, because we might think it's easier in attack, but you still have to play a hard defensive game against Atalanta. So I'm just having some technical difficulties with his hearing, I guess, or his headpiece. So let us know in your thoughts or in the comments about what do you think is going to happen tomorrow. What are your expectations? Dominique's saying, let's be honest about it. It isn't a documentary. It's an image campaign. And I 100% agree with you. Yeah, I can't hear you, Ale. You're talking, but I can't hear you.
Okay, I'm back now.
Yeah, okay.
Okay, yeah, we're back.
Oh, we're back. Okay. So the game we had to win, the one in Turin, we won. Oh, no, this is, yeah. Then, of course, we are Juve, and we mustn't lose 4-0. That's what you were talking about before, where he said that we shouldn't lose that way. He then goes on to say, am I satisfied with the performance we've had so far against the top teams? The problem is that we haven't got any points against the lower teams, or like the mid-table teams. And I think I brought that up a couple of days ago as well.
Yeah.
Why do we struggle against like Hellas and Sassuolo, and then you beat Roma, you beat Lazio, you beat Fiorentina? So this is where we're at right now. We're very inconsistent, and you've beaten that drum all since we started the channel. We're just a very inconsistent team, inconsistent players, and that's how you get inconsistent results. So at least he's acknowledging a problem right now. Before on Tuesday when he said nah whatever, like I was pissed. I was pissed at what he said, but here he's recognizing that they're about the team's issue. So I respect that.
To be honest, he said that many times. Like against smaller teams, we struggle, and I think I think you saw that in the documentary. Basically,
yeah,
the concentration against the smaller teams is just not there. Like it isn't. It's like they expect to win. I don't know if you saw the Porto one. No, I think that's episode 6 or something. So I'm not going to spoil it. But yeah, you will see. Like the confidence level is not the same with everyone. Like it's like some part of the management team players are very confident, and the other part is like, not sure. So that's already the wrong mentality. Like if everybody is not on the same page, you're going nowhere.
There's no killer instinct to beat up on these smaller teams.
Yeah, that's true.
There's no like we want to go like dagger, like 2 goals in the first 10 minutes and kill the game.
Yeah, that's true.
So we're going to continue with the press conference. The president asked me to come back to Juve to work together with the club to try and get results. Whether that, sorry, I'm just getting an ad in my way.
Will it happen in 6 months, in 1 year, or in 2? We will see. It was unthinkable that Juve could win for 20 years in a row. So that's what I say. I think he's taking shots. Because I mean he can feel the pressure. But for like how many times we said it before? Like he's not getting sacked. Like he's here for the long run, in my opinion. Otherwise, you're not gonna sack Pirlo, and you're not gonna hand out that type of deal to a coach.
A 4-year contract and like 7+ mil.
Yeah, for us,
that's crazy.
For us, that's huge. That's a lot. Wait,
that's an investment. That's
Romeo
a massive
tweeted
investment.
Something. Juventus are under. How do you say that? For the Plusvalenza thing, so they're under investigation.
Documents on transfers of the last 3 years have been acquired.
Yeah.
Okay. So, That's fine. We'll get it sorted. We got good lawyers, I guess. Good.
But like, I don't see how you can, like, if one team says we need that, we want that for that player, and we want that for that player. Yes, it's to balance the book. Like, it's open. Everybody can see why we were doing it. But there's no law against it so far. Because I read an article, there's nothing you can really do about it. Because if we're gonna sell Suraro and Genoa are saying, yeah, we pay Suraro 20 mil, but you need to pay Rovella 80 mil or something. You know what I mean? Then it is what it is. And like everybody knew why we were doing it. Like it's open. Like there's
no secrets.
They're asking for the documents, but like, is it a secret? I don't think so.
Agnelli probably took it right from the cabinet and said, here.
Like everybody knew what was happening. Like, and not
Simone
just us.
or the Muratore guy who's definitely not worth 8 mil. But whatever, Atalanta paid it. It's okay.
Not just us. Like it happens everywhere. Like it is what it is. Like you cannot stop that. Like there's no fixed price on a player. It's what you ask and what someone want to pay for it.
Exactly.
So yeah, that's strange. But yeah,
nothing to worry about. And then so Allegri goes on to say, we're on the same page with the club. We know where to go. That's great. You know where to go.
Yeah,
that's great. I'm really happy. So do we have another one? Is the press conference continuing? Yeah,
that's the last one.
That was the last one there, or this is the last one coming? Yeah. Okay. So with Lazio, Chiesa played an excellent game. Yeah, we all knew that. That enhanced his characteristics. He's devastating in the open field. Yep. He has extraordinary technical qualities. Like everyone else, he needs to work to improve. But I'm happy with what he's doing. I'm happy with Arthur. I'm happy with Arthur because first of all, he's a serious professional who always puts himself at the disposal of the team. He's gone.
Yeah, he is.
Yeah, Arthur's like gone. When Allegri starts speaking like that,
I think that's
he's a great professional. Yeah,
that's a shot towards Ramsey, in my opinion. Yeah, I think it's a shot because
that's fair because Ramsey's not acting like a professional.
Yeah, but yeah, I agree. I think he's gone. Like if they will try to ship him out. Arthur, he's not playing at the moment. Like it's not like that midfield is not great, and he's not even getting a few minutes. So
for sure.
I think it's done for him. I just think it down because I saw someone, I don't know what report that was saying Arteta wants him at Arsenal. That would be great because they have the money and they overpay for everyone. So they need to overpay big time.
I was gonna say we're gonna take an L on that transfer.
I don't know because they were talking about 18-month loan
deal
with an obligation to buy, so you can book the value immediately this season already because you need to buy him, so you know the money's coming in, so you can book that money whenever you want to be. That's probably
but it's not gonna be 72 mil.
No, it should be less. I think it's 64 we need or something. You never know.
Yeah,
they pay 72 for Pepe. They pay 50 mil for
Ben White.
So why not?
Imagine Arthur in the Premier League.
That's great.
Oh man, he can't even keep up in Serie A. Whatever. Okay, so that's this last graphic. It shows that Allegri still wants more out of Chiesa, but what do you expect out of Chiesa at the same time? And then he's basically saying, Arthur, you're great at being a good person, but here's the door.
Yeah.
That's what I'm getting from this. So now we'll get into unless you want to have anything else to say about the press conference. Do you have anything else to say?
No, I think it's just generic at the moment. It's a difficult moment. I don't like the questions that are being asked. Like someone needs to ask why you're sticking with Rabiot.
Yeah. By the way, sorry. When we watched the All or Nothing thing, they focused solely on like the Tuttosport guy Guido Vanciago, right?
Yeah, the interview one. Oh, you saw the lineup thing. That was hilarious.
Yeah, So not even that. I was going to go into the questions that they ask. I saw the press con, like all the guys, the journalists in the press room. Are they advised of what to ask?
No.
Or they could literally ask whatever they want.
Yeah.
That's shameful then.
But you see how it works? How the coaches get
the lineup stuff.
Before. Yeah, the lineup thing was embarrassing. Like they were just making it up on the spot. So now you know, because we do these daily videos or just before, like you read the reports. Now you can see they just make like they go based on feeling. Like we do a predicted lineup, they do the same, and they think or they act like they have info, but like you saw it.
Yeah.
They were just guessing.
You saw it firsthand. Tuttosport has literally zero idea. They say, "Oh, I can't disclose my source or whatever." BS. You don't have a source. Like, come on.
But also by the lineup, they were just talking with each other. So what are we going to do? Gonna be fourth? I was like, what? Like that's not how you should be doing journalism. But okay, fine.
Yeah. It's crazy. It's interesting. Like that part I was very interested in, because that's a behind the scenes thing I wanted to see. I was really interested to see how they dealt with the whole Quadrado thing as well at that one point.
Yeah, that was also.
And then bizarre.
Yeah, because like now
he's just casually be like, hey, you can't play. You're positive. What?
Like he was just with the entire group. Like he just hugged everyone like minutes before. So now you can see how it's all in front. Like when the camera's off, it's BS. Like we know that. Like we knew that. We knew that. So
even Boo thinks it's BS.
Yeah. So
keep going.
Yeah, you saw it. Like Quadrado tested positive, but he was on the training field. Like he was in the locker room minutes before, changing with everyone. He was hugging probably everyone because that's Quadrado, dancing. I don't know what he was doing.
Yeah.
And then casually he needs to leave the field, and when telling them, they were just almost hugging him also. So the entire thing didn't make sense. So I said it many times before. It's protocol is just to keep, I don't know, the government happy, saying like we're doing this.
Yeah, we're doing a good job or whatever.
We're doing a good job, but like behind the scenes, no. And let's be honest, I don't want to say people are this or people are that, but like 80% of the people around the world are not sticking to all protocols. Like it's not happening. No chance. Like I'm not doing it. I'm not gonna be a hypocrite. I'm not doing it because it's been almost 3 years now. So it is what it is. So what do you think happens behind the scenes at these clubs? Like Lazio paid doctors like to have tests. Like they test somewhere else because they knew the test results could be different out there. So we all know what's happening, and now you saw it.
Yeah, that's crazy. But again, that's it. It was nice to see that. I'm not saying it was a positive thing, but it was just nice to see what actually goes on there. And like you said, when we do these lineups, no one has an actual clue. Like Allegri still doesn't know. Like it's 11:30 there. He still doesn't know officially what he's going to start tomorrow.
Yeah.
And no journalist, no Tuttosport, no Guido Banciago has any idea. So just keep in mind when we do these, we still don't have an idea. We just read and we have a gut feeling of what's going to happen. So with saying that, we are going to get into our Atalanta first.
Yeah, I see Twitter going off for the investigation. But to be honest, like we are football fans, we shouldn't be dragged into this. Like this.
Yeah,
this has nothing to do with football. Like that's the club. They should take care of it. Again, everybody, like it's not just Juve. It's Napoli. A lot of clubs. But at the end of the day, because I don't know, it was a lawyer who was talking on the radio. It was like, I don't know how you're gonna punish people because you make up the values of players. Like
exactly,
it's not fixed.
And that's exactly it. Yeah,
it's
not like you go to transfer market and you say, oh, he's 65 million, pay that.
Like if you say we need 80 million from you now this season, but we will give you 20 million euros back next season, so you can balance the books. I don't know, like. Is that a crime? I have no idea if that's a crime.
Yeah, this first came out from Football Leaks, right? Like a month or two ago.
Yeah, but like everybody. Yeah. Now they just took the dog. Like if it's illegal, then you're stupid because like it's like you're doing it in the open. Everybody knows. Everybody knew the 20 million euro for Serrato doesn't make sense for a club like Genoa.
Yeah.
Like it's not. How do you want to call it? It's not a secret. Like it's not.
It's an
just
open
doing
book.
it open. You need. Everybody knew. Like you literally
you have
need
to be though. You have because like we said yesterday or in the podcast, we are an openly traded company. Everyone has to know what we're spending money on.
Like if you
it's no secret.
Like if you as a club, just as a businessman, the family make that kind of stupid mistake that you got, I don't know, God, like you're doing something that's not okay, then Jesus Christ, like how have you become billionaires?
Exactly. That's the exact point.
So I don't know. I think I don't know. At the end of the day, they might get just they will get a fine or something, and they will need to pay.
This isn't like when Man City and Chelsea paid underage players whatever they bought underage players whatever. This is not that. So I don't think we'll get banned a transfer season.
No, it's not like that. You get a fine. Like Man City they got false sponsors and they won against the UEFA.
Yeah,
because they had false sponsorship deals. Like they had deals like they were paying them millions, but it didn't make sense that those companies were paying millions.
Yeah,
and stuff like that, and they won. So it's just bad PR for the club. That's it, I think.
Yeah, it's I think it's all going to work out in the end. My dog has the zoomies right now. I'm sorry about that, but we are going to get into Atalanta and Atalanta's lineup. Firstly, it's sponsored by the Serie A Fantasy app, as you can see in the top right corner. So go build your teams. That's the links in the description as well, right?
Yeah. And also the code for our league.
Yep, the code for our league. I forgot to change my team today because I forgot the game this morning.
I didn't change it because I think it's okay. You need to, I left it the same because I'm happy with it.
Yeah, today was Salernitana and Cagliari, right?
Oh, I didn't know that. I forgot.
Yeah. Okay, time out. You talk for a bit.
Yeah. So guys, the link for the Serie A Fantasy app is in the description. Also, the code for our league, so you can join us and you can compete with me and Julian and the others who have joined. It's free to play, and it's easy to set up. So yeah, do that until Julian is back. He's back. I think so. Yeah, he's muted.
I know. I'm sorry.
We have a horror show today.
Yeah, I was calming the zoo down.
Yeah.
So Atalanta's lineup, because you did all this spiel about the fantasy app. Yeah. It's a really good app. Really easy to use. I'm still in first place.
You're not.
I have no idea. So starting goal is Juan Musso. He's a pretty good goalie for Atalanta. Then they got their back three with Palomino, Mary Demirel, someone we all know, and Rafael Toloi. I thought he was hurt, but I guess he's playing. He's back. Then across the midfield four, they got Joachim Male, the Danish guy, wing back. Like I said, Reem Freuler, Martin de Roon, and Davide Zappacosta, right wing back. Then up front, they got Pasalic, Zapata, and Ilicic to start.
Yeah.
So decent players, again, decent squad. We all know that. It is always going to be a 3-4-3. They're never going to change that. But instead of a front or a three with two wingers, I think they usually play with two forwards and a guy who cups in underneath. So that's the only difference. With that lineup, does anyone scare you?
The line, like, to be honest, the players never scared me. But the way they set up as a team, the way they play, that's what scares me. Like, just they have good players. I'm not taking anything away from that because they have very good players. Like, as a team, again, this season maybe a bit to a lesser extent compared to the previous season, but still very good. Like, they're sitting in fourth place for a reason once again.
Yeah.
And they will press us again. Like, and we know what's going to happen if we know what usually happens when we get pressed. Like, when no team presses us, we usually just win the game quite easily.
Yep.
But if we get pressed, well, we're in trouble.
It's hard. Yeah.
It's very hard. Also because we have so many players that are limited on the ball. So
yeah,
when you get pressed and you're not good on the ball, technically, yeah, you're in a lot of trouble. Like we see that with Betancourt, he loses the ball
oh yeah,
for fun. Even McKennie, Rabiot, like the only one who you can trust with the ball is Locatelli at the moment.
yep.
So yeah.
The only good thing is when Atalanta will press, if Juventus is smart enough, they'll try and play down the side where Ilicic is, because Ilicic is not pressing whatsoever. That guy is lazy, but he's great on the ball. So there's one thing, if you can isolate there.
Yeah.
As I guess Luis Muriel, is he hurt? No, he's okay. He's right.
Yeah,
He's available.
He's available.
Yeah, super sub. Pacina's available, so he can come off the bench. And Tune Kupenmeyers, that's the guy you like, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But he's not kicking on, to be honest.
Oh, okay. Oh, and they still have Moranchuk on the bench, and they got Malinovsky on the bench. I like Malinovsky. He's a good player. So that's them. They can line up in any way, like we know. Atalanta's very free-flowing. But, yeah, so if we want to get into the Juventus lineup now, don't be scared. Don't be shocked from what you see. But it looks very similar to Tuesday.
It is.
It is exactly the same as Tuesday, minus one center midfielder's coming out.
Yeah. It is. I mean, it's better, but it's still not great.
It's still quite. Why?
Yeah,
yeah, okay.
It's what we have at the moment.
Yeah.
The only thing is, I mean, Rabiot. Yeah, Rabiot. I mean, Jesus.
The one question mark on this is the Pellegrini and Sandro issue.
No, it's gonna be Sandro.
Yeah. Oh, I'm just saying, but there were sharp. Didn't he in the press conference today? Didn't he say, like, I don't know who I'm going to exactly start?
Yeah, but we know who's going to start. Like, it's a big game, so we know what's going to happen.
Yeah.
It's going to be Sandro.
Yeah, 100%. And then you got Chiesa probably on the right there, not Rabiot. And Rabiot's going to go on the left as per usual, as a
flip
false left wing center mid guy.
Just making up the numbers.
At least I guess Dybala's starting is cool. We got something. I guess that's cool, right?
Yeah, that's great.
I wish we just did a 4-3-3. I wish we just did that. I wish we just got that out of our system and did it. But again, De Ligt starting good because Chiellini's still hurt, or he's coming back. He's progressively coming back. But those are the only two center backs we have available. Juan Cuadrado's playing right back because Danilo's out. And exactly what you said, this is what we got.
Yeah, this is what we got. Like, the only thing you can change is the lineup at this point.
Yeah.
Because other than that, like, these are the players we have. One might, like, again, no Arthur, so that's all you need to know. I think Betancourt has lost his spot because he was not an Allegri guy, but Allegri liked him. But the last games he's not starting, so we all know what that means for him.
Doghouse.
Moving forward, yeah. Ramsey, I don't know, he's missing, so he's out. That's what we have.
Hip flexor issue.
Yeah.
That's his newest injury.
Yeah.
So good for Ramsey.
Good for him.
So Kyle George will be on the bench. Sol Keane, Sol Kulusevski. So there's some. I'm going to say this in quotations. Bernardeschi made the bench this time?
Yeah. Allegri said he's back. He and Chiellini are back.
Good. Perfect. Can't wait. So there's some firepower on the bench. I'll use quotations.
Like, we need to, we need to bring the game to Atalanta. Otherwise, we're losing. Like, if you're gonna sit back and just hope you can counterattack Atalanta, which will work because they leave space, but they will outscore you. Yeah, they will
for sure.
So you're playing at home. Again, I don't think we have the capability to play that way for 90 minutes. But you should just press in the first minutes and get that goal, and then you can counterattack. I have no problem with it because they leave a lot of space, Atalanta. So if you just counter them, and you kill them off on that, that's fine. I don't have a problem with it. Also because I know we don't have a style of play at the moment. So
no, we don't.
So I have no problem with that. But if you're gonna sit back from the first minute, you're not winning that game.
Yeah.
There's no chance because they will outscore you. They will.
They're that good of a team. They're that well coached of a team that they have a style of play.
Yeah.
When you look at one team, they have a style of play. We have probably, I'm going to say we have better players on paper, but we have no style of play.
Yeah.
There's no chemistry. There's no cohesion on the pitch. And like you said, Rabiot's we just got to delete his, just put a clown face over him.
Maybe he's going to have a Lazio moment. You never know.
No, because that was a week ago. So you can't, like you said, It's a lot of averages here. We'll
9
see him in 2 months. 8
games. The 11 game. The 9 game from tomorrow, he will show up again. But but this is what we have at the moment.
There's no going past it. Like I said, it is nice that Dybala's back.
Yeah,
but again, with this though, when we see the 4-4-2 here, Chiesa 100% should be on the left-hand side if Dybala's starting, because we know what Dybala does. What does Dybala do? As a forward, he drifts off. He drifts over to the right. No, but realistically, Rabiot's going to be on the left.
No. That's not the predicted lineup. Is this one
with Rabiot on the right?
Yeah, that's a predicted lineup from Sky.
Okay, then he did switch something. Wow, look at that.
That's I mean, again, we saw how predicted lineup works, how they work, but that's how it was predicted on the right because it makes more sense.
All right, it does 100%. But usually when I see this, it's always Chiesa on the right and Rabiot on the left. But if this is how it's going to be tomorrow, beautiful. Happy for that. I was going to say because Dybala is always the guy who comes down on the right hand side and comes and collects the ball. And the space is gone.
Yeah.
So let's see some comments here. Antonio says, do you think 4-4-2 without ball possession and 4-3-3 with the ball? No, because the ball is going to be asked to play closer to Morata when we do have the ball. So I think it's just
because people say play 4-3-3. I don't know where Dybala fits in the 4-3-3. I struggle.
Yeah, when I say 4-3-3, I mean like Italy 2020 Euro Cup 4-3-3 with Insigne as Dybala.
Okay, but still, I don't know.
Not a classic winger by any means, but
no, that's the issue I have with the 4-3-3. When you play Dybala, I don't think it's gonna be very effective, in my opinion. It isn't.
That's
I think. Yeah, I don't know. He needs to show up. Yeah, because he came back, he did well, and then disappeared injured. So it's the same cycle with him at the moment.
Yeah.
Oh, at the moment, the last 2 years, I would say. So he needs. Yeah, I mean, everything at the moment, we're just clinging our hopes onto him because Chiesa is not in form, and just look at the rest. So it's just hoping he will show up. It's basically hoping he will show up tomorrow and get it done up front because
he needs to be Zenit Dybala.
Yeah, that's what he needs to be because Morata is in an awful form. You cannot we know what's going to happen tomorrow unless he.
Can I be honest with you? This is probably worse than his Chelsea spell.
Yeah, because he's not scoring at all.
Yeah, because at Chelsea he was scoring the odd goal at least. This guy hasn't scored in 2 months.
Yeah, it's quite embarrassing. He also misses some easy chances. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
The one against Chelsea, a real number 9, a top number 9 scores and make that 1-1. I'm sorry. He gave Thiago Silva a chance to clear that ball.
Yeah, and same with the game against Lazio. You could have killed the game.
Yeah, same.
Or made it 2-0 or 1-0. Whatever.
It would have killed the game because you saw how the game was going. Lazio were never gonna cause a threat for us. But that's the issue now with Morata. He's not doing it. And he's the only option. Keane, but I don't see Keane as a real number 9. I always struggle to see him as a real number 9. I don't think he is a real number 9 because he likes to drift to the left.
Yeah.
So
if you combined Keane and Morata, you'd have a great striker.
Yeah,
because Keane could finish, and then Morata gets in the right spots.
Yeah, that's what it is. So I don't know.
A lot of people are hating on Alexandro, and to be
get
honest,
that.
But
Jesus Christ.
what
You know what will
Allegri,
happen?
Yeah, what?
You will play Pellegrini and will get a two game bounce where it's a feel factor. It's something new, like fresh.
Yeah.
And then you will see why he was never playing. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Again, I'm not saying pick Alexandro because he's horseshit at the moment. It's awful. It's bad. Like, I think that this is the worst he has ever played at the moment.
Yeah.
Let me think. Yeah, I would say that this is the worst.
Yeah, it is.
So
Joseph saying maybe use Keane like Mandzukic was used. Dude, if he did that, the formation would change and I'd be instantly happier.
He's not going to do that because I don't think Keane is the same. Like, he's not that type of player.
No, he's not.
Guys, like the video.
Yeah.
The video. That will help us as a channel, but I don't think he has that mentality, that willingness to do that for 90 minutes because that's what Mandzukic was doing back then is not normal for
a striker.
For a striker that's not normal, and he was doing that very good at a high level at some point. It was unbelievable. Like, it was just insane. He was effective. He was very effective in both phases. I don't think Keane can do that. I don't think he wants to do that. Why should he do that? Like, he's very young. Mandzukic was basically at the end of his career, and he understood, like, if I want to play, this is what I need to do, and he embraced that. Like, Allegri sold that to him. I don't know how.
I don't know how either.
I don't know how, because like, which striker is gonna do that? Like, basically telling him you're not scoring goals anymore. You're gonna defend. You're gonna do the wing, and you're gonna drag people away and let other people let other players score.
Ronaldo score.
And he did that, and like with no issues. Like, he loved it. Like, you could see he loved that position.
Yeah.
Like, he
made it his own.
Yeah, he made it his own. Like, I have so much respect for Mandzukic because I've never seen that before. I don't think at any club, because that's
and he didn't sulk.
No,
he didn't say no. He's like, he took it and he ran with it, and everyone loved him for it. Like, he wasn't the greatest technical, but he had the Tifosi in the stands. Like, he had the massive banners of him.
Yeah, like the fans were on board. He was on board, and it worked. Like, it was unbelievable. It was just, I've never seen anything like that before. At Juve, I don't know somewhere else, but that was just insane. I don't see Keane doing that. Not at all.
No.
Why would he? He's very young. Like, he could say, no, I'm not doing that. Like,
the only reason why is because he kind of did it for PSG last year.
Yeah, but like, that's not the same. Like, if you're gonna do that under Allegri, it's not like. Did you watch Serie PSG? I think you watched that.
Yeah.
Like,
those guys don't defend.
Oh my god.
That's crazy.
Like, they were just walking up front 3. I've never seen, like, you cannot win that. You're not gonna win any Champions League like that. No chance.
No.
Like, if you're gonna play against a well-structured team, which City is, they're gonna, like, it was 2-1, but it should be like 5-1 that game.
Yeah.
5-2. Like, it was not even close because they walk. Like, nobody tracks back. Again, I don't say track back like Chiesa because that's insane. But at some point, you need to defend.
Just occupy space. Yeah.
Yeah, like, they lose the ball, they just stand there, all 3 of them.
Yeah.
Soaking. Yeah, you're not gonna win anything like that. So yeah.
So with this, they play the classic 3-4-3. Again, similar to what Chelsea does, except the forwards are a bit different. The attack line's a bit different. They play, or Atalanta will play kind of 2 or even 2-1 up top. So, and their wingers won't be wide. Like, their wing backs will get wide. So that'll be Meili against Cuadrado and and Zappacosta against Sandro. If Sandro loses the battle against Zappacosta, I know he's done already, but he's uber done. Like, he's toast.
Yeah.
and then Zapata will probably be with De Ligt, and then Bonucci will probably take either Ilicic or I guess Pasalic, and then Locatelli will have to mop up as well.
Yeah, he does. I don't know.
And this is one of those teams that have a better midfield than this. Like Freuler and De Roon are better than McKennie, Rabiot, and Locatelli.
Like again, we just need to win tomorrow.
Yeah, no, for sure.
Just I don't know how. Like how I know how, but like at this point, an ugly win will do because we need to win.
No, for sure. Yeah,
we cannot afford to lose points because that's the last quote unquote big game we have until basically the fixtures restart.
Yeah.
Because like we said, easy run. There's no easy run with us, but on paper we are having an easier run. It's coming up after this game, so you need to pick up the 3 points also because it's a direct rival. Like I think we are 4 points behind them.
Yeah, we're 4 points off Atalanta.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know who they need to play. Atalanta.
They still need to play a couple of teams.
Lazio,
a couple of good teams.
Roma,
one of the Seven Sisters. Yeah.
Fiorentina. So we played everyone after tomorrow. Oh, everyone. Yep. We just again. Our problem lies in the smaller team, but the smaller teams are coming up now, like the bottom half of the table. So if you win tomorrow, you can get on a winning streak until the end of the year. Then January is going to be big because we have Napoli, Milan, and Inter in like 10 days or something crazy.
Yeah, it's crazy.
But again, like if you pick up the points, it's different. Like you put pressure on them. Maybe they lose points. Again, not winning the title. Just putting some pressure on them because at the moment it looks like they're in cruise control and we are just, I don't know what we are doing, just stuck and I don't know, in sand, just battling and hoping we can get out of it. So again, tomorrow is must win. Like every game is must win, but tomorrow especially because it's a 6-pointer.
Yeah, the 5 games left in this calendar year. So the rest of December, including tomorrow, if you go 5 for 5, that's 15 points. That gets you to 36. Now you'll definitely be behind Milan and Napoli still, and probably Inter. But you put pressure on Atalanta, they might screw up a bit. Roma is going to drop points. You know Roma's going to drop points. Everyone knows that. And then who's the other? Fiorentina should drop points as well. And then Lazio as well. Frank, there's so many teams ahead of us.
Yeah, like December can be possible. But then again, we were saying this, but then just sit back and just think about this team and what they have shown so far.
Yeah,
and like
Benevento, 1 point out of 6 last year.
Yeah, like if
and where's Benevento now? Gone.
We're just hoping at this point. Like if you sit back and just be realistic, you know, like we can lose against anyone or drop points against anyone.
Yeah,
especially
we start off the show. Saying any result can happen.
Yeah,
I wouldn't be shocked.
So I don't know. That's why I said take game by game because someone brought it up. I was like, yeah, we have a decent run on paper, an easier run, but it doesn't mean anything for us at the moment. We just need to take it game by game in our position.
Yeah.
Like if you're at the top, you can say, oh, let's see what the other teams are. Who they need to play, or in a title race, you're gonna look at those things. But like we're at this moment, no.
Yeah. Spyros said, "Can Morata play the Mandzukic position?" Again, it's a makeshift deal at this point because who's gonna play striker? Keane?
No, you cannot.
You're gonna have,
he's too soft, Morata. He's not playing that position.
Yeah, he is too soft. Like he tries to defend, but he is soft. You're right.
Yeah, he's super soft. Like he never wins a duel. He's always on the ground. Like he cannot play that position. I'm sorry.
Yeah, that's fair. Yeah, you're exactly right. And then YFG, I think he said, groom Kyle George into that. Like, there's no point. You bought him as a striker, and he's 18. You don't like at that point. You want to just buy a left midfielder.
I think he's gone in January.
Kyle?
Yeah, like he's not even getting minutes.
Yeah,
which is a bit weird. When you saw that a few months ago, you were like, 1 month ago or something like that, you were like, oh, he's gonna get minutes. Like this is the moment.
Yeah.
and he's just out of the picture completely now.
Yeah.
Again, like just look at Morata. If you look at Morata, how he plays, like if every fan should be like, because fans are thinking like, okay, how bad are Keane and Caio if Morata keeps playing?
Yeah.
Because off the ball, Morata's also not great at the moment. He struggles to hold up and the ball and link up play. So I don't know why he's getting picked at the moment, week in, week out. It's a bit
There's no
crazy.
justification. There's no justification for a selection.
No, like the only way he should be playing, if his name was Lewandowski and he was having an awful period, you're still gonna play Lewandowski.
Yeah.
Because he will pick it up and he will go on a crazy run. But he's not Lewandowski or that caliber of striker, so he should be getting subbed or not or benched.
Yeah.
Dominique is saying, did anyone think we sign Morata permanently? I don't think we want to, but we might be forced into doing it, and that's quite sad.
Well, what was the report 3 days ago or 2 days ago from Nico Shira? He's saying we're not doing that, and we're in for Vlahovic.
Yeah, but now we are getting investigated for fraud, so you never know. Maybe we have no money in the summer.
Nah. RB comps, yeah, you're exactly right. I don't think anyone's not that.
But win, lose, or draw. Yeah, but like, I get that. I'm not gonna at the end of the season gonna say that's it. I'm gonna support Inter. Like that's not happening.
Yeah.
But I'm not gonna sit here and after we lose a few games, gonna act like everything is gonna be all right.
Yeah.
So yeah.
It's a channel where we like to call out what's not working.
Yeah.
Not everything is great in black and white land.
No, we are all fans, but when it's bad, it's bad. You need to say it's bad. Otherwise, you're lying to yourself.
Yeah.
Just look at the state we are in at the moment, on and off the field. Because with the stuff what's coming out today, it's just like ever since the Super League, it just keeps coming now.
Yep.
Like there's no rest.
Off the field stuff.
Off the field stuff. Yeah, it's horrible. Like the first of the 10-year run, I would say the first 8 years it was spotless almost on and off the field, and now everything seems to be crumbling. Like so many changes. It feels like they're freestyling. There's no direction on the field, off the field. It's all very strange. Yeah. Like everything feels strange.
The classic change was when the symbol changed.
Yeah. Like also off the field, like everything feels like it's being, how do you say, not thought through. Like it's gonna be.
It's like, not
not planned.
Distant. Yeah, there's no. Like you said the other day, we got banged Chelsea 4-0, and then they put a tweet about meeting the Israeli president a day later. Like that's the first thing they tweet about.
It doesn't make sense. Like it didn't make sense.
Poor decision making at the time.
Just in general, just keep it away. Yeah. Like no matter who's wrong or right and stuff like that, just keep it away from the club. Like why?
Yeah,
it's not needed. Like you're Jesus Christ.
Do that at an Exxon thing or something. I don't know.
Like
or an Exor or whatever.
If you want to take a picture with it, and take it, but just keep it away from the club. What does happen? Like them taking a picture. What has that to do with us fans? At the end of the day, nothing. Like it's pointless for us fans.
Maybe
or for the club in general.
Israeli fans are probably happy.
Yeah, but like
that's the only thing I can understand. I don't know.
I'm not saying right, wrong. I'm not getting into it because football should be football, not politics. Just that's why I said, why are you bringing it into the club at this moment in time? Also, like why? Yep. Now the off the field stuff again. It's weird. Like ever since we sacked Allegri the first time, it went to shit basically on and off the field.
Yep.
Super League stuff. I don't know. It's just a mess. It feels like they're freestyling now at the moment.
Yep.
And just hoping something will work out at some point. That's how it feels at the moment.
Yeah.
So that's why I have no faith in everything at the moment. It's gone.
Dominique's asking any possibility to sign Vlahovic in January. He said no himself.
Yeah.
So that's a no-go. And then Mohamed Kali saying, why is he not trusting the youth? He's never trusted the youth unless your name was Paul Pogba or Paulo Dybala. And those two players are what? On completely different worlds compared to the other younger players.
Yeah, you can
right?
Yeah. No,
like Paul Pogba was brought in at 18 and he started at what, 19 or 20? And then Dybala was bought at 21 and he's instantly played as well. So if you're that type of talent, you're probably playing. So, and Allegri definitely knew that at the time. So maybe he sees Kulusevski not in the same light. Maybe that's why he's not playing.
Maybe, yeah. You never know.
Yeah.
Also, get the likes up, people.
Yeah.
28 watching, only 16 likes. So
get those likes up. At 1,800 subscribers, I will be doing a Nicola Fagioli Coach's Corner. So if you guys like Fagioli, get your people to subscribe. So yeah, a lot of stuff going around the club. Some shit things, some good things, because we have won 2 games in Serie A in a row. We beat Fiorentina and Lazio. There's good results. And now we got to keep going. We got to grind out another one tomorrow.
Also,
yeah, go ahead.
No, I would say the investigation is not just for the Plusvalenza, it's also fake invoices and stuff. Or just invoices that are not correct.
Now it gets more serious.
Yeah.
So now there's a problem.
So yeah, invoices that are not correct. Again, you will get a fine for that.
Yeah.
A big one.
Still, you're blemishing your own name at this point, right? Or tarnishing at least.
Yeah, no, but I saw people saying, "Oh, transfer ban and stuff, point deduction." It's gonna be a big fine at the end of the day. Which
so there goes.
They will pay out of their own pocket. That's it.
Yeah.
But yeah, let's
hopefully they can get subsidized by Exor, and we can use the money for transfers.
I mean, that's a serious question. Like, at what point will his cousin say, "Now it's enough. You're done out here"?
Who, Elkin?
Yeah, he's gonna say we're gonna replace you. Like, enough is enough now. Like
it's tough. It's a tough dynamic though, because that's your family, so it's weird. And Italian, of course, we all love our like Italians are really tight knit families.
Yeah, but at the end of the day, it's an asset. Like, and you're it's Juve, but it's Exor. It's a company, and you're just if it's your cousin, driving like the last few years. Like, because they are successful businessmen, very rich businessman. At some point, he's gonna sit there and think, okay, what is happening over here? Like, I gave you 1 free pass, maybe 2, but now it keeps happening. Yeah. So what are we going to do about it? Like, at some point, I think he's gonna say it's enough now.
Yeah. Do you think he reports to Elkin at all? Because Elkin seems kind of involved as well. Like, not obviously hands-on at all, but like he seems to be around.
I don't know reports. I think at the end of the year, like numbers-wise, that he will report. Like, just the ins and outs of the club, I don't think so. Maybe big investments like a new stadium, of course, and stuff like that, or an extra stadium for the women's team and things like that. I think that they talk about, because those are big investments.
Like, Christmas is coming. They're going to obviously have family dinner. What comes up?
Yeah, why are you faking invoices?
This is what I'm saying.
What the hell is happening with the Super League? Yeah. Like, you announce something and then
they're just trying to have a freaking turkey dinner, or not turkey dinner. I don't know. What do you have at Christmas? Lamb? I don't know. Whatever you have at Christmas. Christmas dinner. Elkin says to Agnelli, "Hey, the fuck you doing with those invoices?" like it's such a weird dynamic.
Yeah, but at the end of the day, like, the club's like worth almost, I don't know, 2 billion or something like that. I saw it last time. Almost. It's not their most valuable asset, but still, it's 2 billion, and you're driving it into the ground now. Yeah. And also not just off the field, like a bad name. You're giving the club a bad name. Yeah. Not the club.
That's why he was put in charge to fix it 10 years or 11 years ago.
Not just the club, also the company, because at the end of the day, the club is owned by the company, and the company is owned by the family. So at the end of the day, it goes up to the top. Like, it's a business world. Those rumors and talks will happen. Like, this is bad. just awful PR. It's between 2019 and 21. So also Paratici, Netfed, they're all under investigation, which is normal because they are dealing with it day by day.
Yeah.
So
is Kedabini involved at all, or no?
I don't know, 6 people, but
he's probably one of them too. Then.
Yeah, I don't know, but at the end of the day, it's things we don't need. It's off the field things we don't need at the moment. Not the players, not the coach, not the fans, nobody. Like, how stupid can you be to do that? Like, you're gonna get caught at some point. Like, I don't get it. I really don't get it. Like, at some point you're gonna get caught. It's coming out. It's gonna leak. So
RB comps. I don't know if it's not us winning the right way. We're not tapping phones again.
Yeah, they tapped phones. Also they tapped Agnelli's phone during the 2-year spell. Said the article. Yeah. So they have conversations again. Like, how stupid can you be at this point? Yeah, they tapped Agnelli's phone. Said the article.
I meant like we didn't call the refs. That's what I meant by that. Because he's saying I'd rather win the right way. Like, signing players, you're still winning the right way. It's just
and they messed up once again.
Yeah. Protect your phones, guys. YFG saying Ale and Julian, when the Coppa Italia competition begins, do you guys think Caio Jorge will start all the games up until semifinals? Not if it leaves in January.
Yeah, I don't think. Yeah,
you might get more game time.
But let's be honest. Who do we have in the Coppa Italia? I think it's Sassuolo.
Is it announced?
No, but like, they will win their game and we will pick them.
Oh, so yeah, it goes automatic. We get to the round of 16 automatically, right?
Yeah,
I think so. So yeah, I don't know.
Like, who we in the state we are in, I don't think.
Do we even go for that? Do we even care?
No, I think we will go, but like, we will go for it with our best squad. So I don't think Caio will get.
Oh God.
Yeah.
That's embarrassing.
Why not? You talk. I'm gonna put out a tweet.
You what?
I'm gonna put out a tweet, so you talk.
All right. We'll go into the comments more. I don't know anything about the investigation. Not been on Twitter in ages. Oh no, we're not gonna. So RB comps. Listen, we faked some invoices, and that's for some of our transfers. Fudge some numbers. I'm assuming we fudged some numbers. So we're getting investigated right now. Most likely, we're not going to get relegated. We're not going to get a point deduction, and we're not going to get a transfer ban. I'm going to knock on wood just in case, because who knows. But we're most likely not going to get any of those, and we will probably just get a hefty fine. And that's why I said
I don't think
hopefully XR can cover that.
Because the transfer ban needs to come from the FIFA and UEFA. I think this is a tax invasion. I think it's going to be something like that.
Something similar. So people might go to jail then.
Yeah, but they have money. They won't go to jail. Like Benzema.
Yeah.
They won't. Rich people don't go to jail.
Yeah.
Almost never. But yeah. So that's that. And during a preview, great.
Yeah.
It's not like we are like, I don't know, man. Like, if you're winning, if you're top of the league, you can say, I don't care. But like, at this moment, everything is going against you.
Yeah, it's an avalanche going downhill.
Yeah, so everything is going downhill. It's added pressure. You know what's going to happen tomorrow in the media. And if they did so, it should be like, that's the media. But Allegri will get a question about it. Paratici or even Nedved.
Yeah, people speaking to Dazin right
before the game. They speak. Like, if Nedved is not speaking,
something's happening.
Yeah, if he's gonna speak, you probably can say calm. Like, you can probably say they fix it, like the Suarez thing. Like, they spoke immediately. They had no problem with it.
Yeah.
Like, if you speak, you're good. If they're not speaking, it's weird. So, but it's definitely
hush. It's something sketchy's happening.
Dominic is saying definitely no clean sheet. Nope. Not even
we'll
off
get
the
into
field.
Our predictions really soon. Yeah.
Not even off the field. We're keeping clean sheets. So, yeah.
That's funny. So that if Arriva Bene's talking, we're in trouble. Well, those guys are in trouble.
Yeah, they will.
Because Arriva Bene is the guy who has like the cleanest slate right now because he came from Ferrari, right? So
we might get Marotta back.
Great.
Like again, if this is real and it's big and something, I think like Agnelli is in serious trouble to losing his job at the club. I don't think nephew or cousin. I don't think that matters at that point.
No. If it's something legal like that, if it's something massively legal, then I see why he would get fired at that point.
Yeah, like you cannot be at the helm of the club if you're gonna fake invoices and stuff like that.
Yeah.
I know it happens. Again, big companies do this crap. Like it is, but it's happening to us over and over, not over and over again, but like it's us.
Something different. Something else is happening. Yeah. Another thing's happening. Yeah.
So yeah.
This goes back to my Christmas dinner talk. How's that going to go? But let's go into the predictions. Go ahead.
Oh, my prediction. I'm going 2-0. We're going to win 2-0.
You just said no clean sheet.
No, he said no clean sheets off the field. That was a joke.
I'm kidding. Go.
No, so I said 2-0
for us.
Yeah, 2-0.
All right, goal scores.
Dybala, McKennie.
Dybala, McKennie. Okay. I'm going 1-1.
Okay.
And a goal from
pessimistic.
Morata.
Oh, so that's not gonna happen.
That's okay. So that wraps it up there, right? What is it? 12? It's midnight there.
Yeah, but I don't need to wake up, so.
Oh, you don't have to work tomorrow? That must be nice.
No, I'm free.
So yeah, if we want to go into the comments more, we can do that.
Yeah, you can read some out before I leave.
So yeah, Ale is going to be firing off some tweets. Let us know in the comments your predictions.
Let me see. I think the Winter will play in the Coppa Italia. Maybe. His agent came out and he said the club really believes in him. But like, Dragosin's agent said the same thing. So yeah. We all know where Dragosin is at the moment.
Yeah.
Just bench warming at Sampdoria. So, but like at this point, De Sciglio, you will never stay fit. Danilo's out for a long time. Like at some point, he's gonna get minutes. He needs to get minutes, also because he's not switching to a back three with De Ligt for some reason. Danilo's out, so you cannot switch up to a back three. Because if he switches to a back three, he usually plays Danilo in there. So at some point, he's gonna need to play the Winter. Or are you gonna run Cuadrado into the ground?
Well, we've seen what he's doing with Alexandro, so probably.
Yeah, but Cuadrado, like, Sandro has one switch, like it's always the same. Like, but you can see at Cuadrado when he's being overplayed, it's horrendous. Like you can see he does stupid things, like losing the ball at stupid positions. So I don't think you can overplay Cuadrado because Sandro keeps everything very basic. It doesn't. How do you want to say that?
He doesn't exert the most energy.
Yeah, and also it doesn't like you never see. Oh, it's what the hell is happening with Sandro? You know what's happening with Sandro.
Yeah, he's just not good.
Yeah, but with Cuadrado, you can see if he's not on it, he tries shit on the weirdest positions, losing possession. So I don't think you can run Cuadrado into the ground, also because he's too important.
Yeah.
So I think he's gonna get
more quality about him. Yeah.
So I expect the Winter to have some minutes in the coming weeks. He should get some minutes.
I was gonna say he deserves it.
He should get some minutes.
Yeah, because the way he plays for the youth team and the Primavera team he's been good, and what he did in preseason was good.
Yeah, and also when he came again, there wasn't a lot of pressure against Chelsea, but like it didn't look like he was out of place. Like
yeah, exactly. I was gonna say he fit in with the rest of them, but that's not good either because the rest of them were crap.
Yeah, but that's like it didn't seem like he's scared on the ball or to close down, like he doesn't know what to do or something like that. So again, at some point you're gonna need to you're gonna need to use those players.
Yeah,
guys, you read that about Agnelli, Paratici, and Edford. Yeah, we talked about it. Let's see. Usually these things take months and months.
Yeah, nothing's
before
gonna come
something
out tomorrow. Nothing's gonna come out.
Yeah, maybe tomorrow you get some extra info, or maybe in a few weeks you get some. But like these things take months and months. Because it's lawyers. I don't know how many courts delayed things. So interviews, stuff like that. It's gonna take months. So I think we're safe for the summer. And if we get a transfer ban, we're gonna do it Chelsea. Play the youth.
Yeah.
Not even then, imagine.
I hope. Oh, that'd be actually a nice change of pace, maybe.
Yeah, maybe
bringing Sule, De Winter, Fagioli, Rovella.
Just vibing the entire season.
Yeah, just say 10th is okay.
Jesus Christ.
Lester's asking a question. How do you guys feel about Vidal? Had an argument with my mate today. I can never hate the guy, even if he scores the winning goal against us. Wow.
I will hate him.
I would be rattled.
I hate him. Like, he scored against us, he celebrated. I hate him.
Yeah.
It's very easy to hate a player. I'm not hate.
Listen.
Like, just dislike. I would call it dislike.
He spent 4 years here and it was great.
He was amazing.
Great 4 years here. Probably like top 5 midfielder in the world when he was here.
Yeah.
However, he left. He said some things. We did a legend show on this, and we said not like get out of here. Like we said that. He left. He said some things like I want to go win the Champions League. Like he wants a better chance of winning the Champions League.
That's fair.
So that's X1. Like poo to him. He never won it. So screw him. Then he goes on signs with Inter. Then he scores against us and celebrates. He adds on and on and on and on. He's been with clubs more than he's been with us, so screw that guy.
Yeah. So, yeah, I can dislike a player very easy. I still don't like Bonucci that much because he left. He joined Milan. He scored at the stadium. He celebrated. So, he's playing for us.
Oh, you said Bonucci. I thought you said some completely different name. I was like, what the hell are you saying?
No, Bonucci. Like, he joined Milan. Yeah. He scored at the stadium. He celebrated.
Yeah.
Like, he went crazy. He's playing for us.
He went out of his way to go knee slide and do all that stuff.
So he's playing for us. I would support him, but like people say, "Oh, is he a legend?" And people say, "Definitely banked." I'm not. I'm sorry, he isn't. Like he is a very important player. I will never put him in the legend because putting him in the legend bracket is putting him with Del Piero, Chiellini, and Buffon, and that's just disrespectful in my opinion. Because he left. He scored. Like he celebrated.
He chose to leave.
He chose to leave.
And
Nobody told him to leave. He was hurt because he called out Allegri, and Allegri said, "Not having it. You're sitting on the bench. Not even on the bench in the stands against Porto. Not having it." And he got angry about it, like a baby. At the end of the day, a grown man.
And he is a baby though, even with his Instagram garbage.
Yeah. So for me, he's not. I know people say 100% legend, no debate. For me, he isn't. I'm sorry, because if I'm gonna say he's a legend, he's on the same level as legends. Sorry, like Buffon, Del Piero, Chiellini. Like he's the great of the club. At the end of the day, he is. Like because he's a great defender. At some point, he was the best defender in my opinion because he could do it all.
You can do both, yeah.
Yeah, it was amazing. I think it was 2017. I think that was the year. It was amazing. So he's one of the best defenders at the club ever. Like he's one of the greats, but I will not call him a legend. I'm sorry. Because what he did, I cannot do it.
It's shameful.
It's shameful because it was banked. Like you certified. No question about it. But he did what he did.
Crazy Ray saying his son supports Torino. That's not his problem.
What did you say?
Crazy Ray saying and his son supports Torino.
Yeah, that's fine.
That's whatever. Yeah, but I was even saying he's the villain in the documentary to me.
Yeah.
Like he's the villain. Like I hate him. I not hate him. I don't like the way he comes off.
No, it comes off fake, to be honest.
Yeah, and he's like a complete dickhead to his teammates. Like I know it's banter, but nah. Like poor Kulusevski hasn't even been there 2 months, and he's chirping him and everything. He probably doesn't know that well Italian either. I don't like Bonucci as a person.
Yeah, and also the last seasons, he's getting slated because he's falling off. So I will never put him. I will put him as a great, but not as a legend. So yeah, Crazy say he comes off very arrogant. That's it. Also a bit fake to me. It looks a bit fake. Like it looks like he sees the opportunity to boost his image. That's how I feel. But that's Bonucci. Like I don't know. I'm a bit. That's the part I'm disappointed about the documentary. It's almost a Bonucci documentary and a Chiellini one.
Yeah, he had literally one episode to himself, Bonucci. I was like, what's going on here?
Like, there's no Dybala who is at the center of the plot.
That's fair. yeah, but that's last year, right?
Yeah, but still.
Yeah.
Like, he should be there.
He's hurt. Yeah.
Yeah, but like, he should be in there. Like Ramsey, I never saw him. He skipped all.
Yeah, Ramsey's a ghost.
He skipped all recording days.
Yeah.
But yeah, like Chesney. I want to hear from Chesney. I'm not gonna lie.
And he can speak English, so it'd be nice for some people.
Yeah, but he's
like Ronaldo and McKennie are the only ones speaking English. It's okay. Yeah, I get it. It's an Italian club, but everyone knows English.
Like also, it's an Italian club. Just boost the Italian youngsters. Also, Chiesa. Just get him in there more. Nope, not happening.
Yeah.
I don't know. That part is very strange about the documentary, to be honest, because I was a bit disappointed at the way they left out players so far. Because I still need to watch 1.5, no, almost 1. I'm gonna watch it after this.
Did you pause it?
Yeah, I paused it.
Or is this YouTube?
No, we're live.
Oh, sorry, my screen's frozen.
No, good to go. So yeah, after this, I'm gonna.
So you've watched. Yeah. Yeah, Chiellini's obviously a freaking. He's a rock star.
Yeah, he is. Like
there's everything he does, even off the pitch, it's incredible. They had a lot of Buffon so far in the first 4 that I've watched.
Yeah, but that was expected.
You have to though, yeah.
Yeah, you cannot.
And then a lot of Ronaldo. I'm kind of pissed. I don't really.
I expected more from Ronaldo takes, but it's quite okay.
It's obvious, yeah. The whole I know if you have spoiler alert, I'm gonna say spoiler alert because I think it was episode 4 where they're doing the Christmas commercial and the guy's freaking out. I'm like, what do you think? That was cringy for me. That was cringy. I was like, oh my god, dude, relax.
Yeah, it was, but yeah, I mean.
If you haven't watched it yet, go watch it on Amazon Prime.
Yeah, it's better than I expected, to be honest. I expected much worse.
It's better than the Netflix one.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, for sure. It is. But that's normal. Budget wise. Yeah.
The smiley face is asking, sorry guys, what's your take on the Chiesa to Chelsea rumors? If you watch this documentary, I think you'll see where Chiesa stands.
What rumors?
Oh, you haven't, like Chelsea's apparently in for like 94 million bid for him.
Who said that?
English reports.
Okay, so it's no, not true.
Yeah.
94 million euro. Maybe to.
Sorry, I meant pounds.
Oh, it's even more. Oh no, it's less. Yeah. It's less.
No, it's less. Yeah, euros is more.
It's like 86. That's too low. But then again, maybe we need the money to balance to pay the fine. Yeah. To pay our fines for cheating.
That's the lit, not Chiesa.
Oh yeah, imagine. But
Danilo while saying, I loved Chiesa's positivity. He looked so proud and happy to me. Yeah, he did. 100%.
Yeah, he is. Oh, I don't know at the moment, but back then he was.
Yeah.
Like everybody looked happy.
Today, yes. Yeah.
Everybody looked happy until episode 5, and then it goes to shit.
Oh, don't ruin it.
Everything goes to shit. Like the mood of the documentary flips.
Who becomes the villain now?
Just everyone. You're gonna start hating everyone.
I can't wait.
You're gonna just start hate everyone. Like I'm not, because it was in the first. It was in the first episode. How they do transfers, like basically, running up to Neff. We need a forward now because we're playing tomorrow. I was like, dude, 2 months to sort that out.
Yeah.
And then when the game happens, you still don't have a forward.
And they did great. They won 3-0 against Sampdoria.
And also the way Pirlo just broke the news to some players, you're out. I was like, Jesus. Just after training. Training.
You should find yourself a new team. And he's like, yeah, okay, I'm gone. I agree.
It's just like, and I think he said, Mino knows. We told Mino already.
Yeah.
Like you need to leave. Like they just finished the training session, and it's like you're out. You're not staying
Marco
here.
Piazza. Hey Marco, you need to go dominate on another team.
Yeah, he lied to him and saying you can come back. He's not coming back. He was lying.
No way.
And then Nefe came on, being all cheeky. You told him. It's like Pirlo's like, yeah, you dick. You should be doing that, not me.
Yeah.
But yeah, the way they conduct, I think it was also the first episode, the way they sit around the table and saying, so the Lakers out, we need this, and those players need to be out. Like Higuain is out, and we need to replace Higuain, we need to replace. That was kind of insightful, to be honest. So now you know.
Yeah, no, seriously, yeah.
They freestyle it. Like, I was like...
that Baronial guy was good.
Yeah, he's his best friend.
Yeah. But not. I'm saying like he was useful. Like he was very good.
He used to follow our Twitter account, but he unfollowed when they got sacked. So I don't know why. Yeah, because that's he responded funny. Once with a tweet. But yeah,
we should get him on.
Yeah, he's not coming on. Chilling.
Talk shit.
At Pirlo's home, they're chilling.
Yeah.
Yeah. But the transfer thing was insightful.
Yeah. I've liked McKennie on it.
He's just,
like when they told him he was fat, He's like, yeah, okay.
He's just Justin. Like that's American. He's very American. No, not that way. He's very American.
Yeah. I want fries and burgers and fried chicken. I'm like, yeah, you could.
Everybody wants that.
On my pizza. Yeah.
Yeah, you should be kicked out from the table when you said that.
Yeah, Chiellini's face is like, I don't know what you're trying to tell me.
Like, I don't know what the hell that is. I think it's just a weird sauce. It shouldn't be on a pizza. That's it.
Yeah.
It should be on chicken probably or something like that.
Yeah.
I don't know. But yeah, that's McKennie. I think they used him for a reason.
Yeah.
Because he's American and stuff like that, you know.
But he is good. Like he's a good character.
Yes. So maybe that's why Ramsey didn't like Rabiot, Bentancur.
I didn't hear Rabiot or Bentancur talk once.
No.
And I've done 4 episodes so far.
Yeah. It's basically they picked out a few players and then some, like the Lake. I don't know if you've been there. You've seen that?
No, I've only seen 4, so I haven't seen Billet talk once.
Yeah, so some will they will talk like few cents, and then that's it, and then they will go back to Bonucci and Chiellini. Okay, he's the captain of the team. Buffon is Buffon.
Yeah.
Bonucci is.
Did you hear Bonucci say, "I'm the captain of the team"?
Yeah,
when he was doing his Christmas thing.
Yeah, because he was Chiellini was injured back then.
No, I get it, but like.
No, he said
I'm the captain.
He said I was the captain. That was after the Fiorentina loss. He said I captained the Fiorentina loss. Yeah.
Okay. I thought he was like, I'm the captain of the team. I was like, oh my god, dude.
Yeah. No, that was then when they lost against Fiorentina. He said, I was the captain on the field. I need to take responsibility. I was like, yeah. Like the first goal was kind of your fault, so you should
100% his fault.
I wanted to be nice before the game, the day before the game, but yeah, it was his fault. Like he was no man's land. And then Cuadrado, and then the Pirlo meme was born. It's gonna be used a lot this season.
Yeah,
I already bookmarked it. So.
But when Pirlo coached, it looked like he had like not real emotion, but like you could tell he was like rattled.
Yeah. Yeah, he was. Oh, did you saw the? You didn't reach the Porto game.
I haven't been on the Porto game.
Fuck.
It's also weird that they still use chart paper to run the lineups, and they don't use electronics.
It's easy. Yeah, I think it's easy, quick.
Yeah.
To change things, to draw. Also, it's better for frustration.
In my school. We used electronics.
Yeah, but like in the dressing room, I think it's hard. There's no space, so.
Yeah.
In my opinion, I like to draw. It's better than electronics. But the Porto game is gonna be fun. Like especially the final whistle. Like Pirlo.
I can't wait for. I think I already seen pictures of Ronaldo crying, and I can't wait for that.
Oh, that's the return leg. But just away to Porto at the end of the game, Pirlo had the reaction we all had at the end of the game. I'm so confused. But yeah. Because yeah, you're gonna see like the explanation he's getting from someone. I was like, what? Like even I was like, did he really say that?
Okay,
Yeah.
I'm excited for that. Danilo Wall saying, for me, you also saw in the All or Nothing who's ready to fight in the cabin and who's not. And of course, for me, it's those guys who's always getting critics. They criticized.
I
So
think he
yeah,
means Bonucci and players like that.
yeah,
But yeah, it's better than I expected, to be honest, because I watched the first one. So I started the first one. Remember when we did the podcast?
yep,
And I stayed up. I watched 3 straight.
yeah. I watched
I,
2 straight. I watched 2 that night, and I
I
watched
watched
2
3.
last night.
Yeah. So I
Yeah,
watched the other ones yesterday, and today I was very busy with school and stuff. So
yeah,
I'm gonna do nothing. I'm gonna watch it
yeah,
now. I'm gonna finish it, so I'm up to date with everything. Even if it happened, like it would have been more fun if Pirlo was still the coach at this moment in time.
yeah,
Like then you had an insight.
yeah,
So if something is going bad, you can relate. You can basically.
yeah. But now
But now
everything's
it's not
upside down.
useless, but like you can see some things, how the club works, like how it is
Yeah,
in the club daily life, which is a bit
yeah,
different than I imagined, to be honest.
yeah.
But yeah,
You know, it was weird. It was weird when Totti was there.
yeah,
And like he saw like Pirlo came in and said, "Hey, what's up? How's it going?" And then Pirlo left and Totti stayed.
yeah. I
Yeah,
don't know what it was.
I don't know that dynamic. Like, what's going on there? I don't understand that.
I
Why?
don't know.
Like, if you came just to see Pirlo,
No, I don't know. I don't know what it was. Maybe a course they're following or something.
yeah,
I don't know. Something like that. Because Pirlo said, "Don't lie. You're always have been a Juve fan." No.
yeah,
Yeah, that was strange. I was also a bit confused by that. Also, the fun. Did you? Oh, you said you saw the Supercopa episode
no, that's next. That's episode 5.
when they won the Supercopa.
Yeah, that's episode 5. I haven't seen that yet.
Was that episode 5?
Yeah, because I've seen up to 4, and then the preview, like they do the little preview for
Oh,
the next one.
okay.
I've seen Sinya's penalty shot.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that was funny. The day after, that was Jesus Christ. That was Pirlo at his best.
Yeah.
But yeah, because you put a tweet out.
Should we? Yeah. Should we? Sorry. Should we do a show on the All or Nothing?
Yeah, I think we can do that. Maybe wait when there's no.
Maybe the podcast. Maybe the podcast.
Yeah, we can bring
Or
that
one
up
of
in
the podcasts.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's gonna be. We play on Tuesday this week.
Yeah.
So
We play
Wednesday
Salernitana.
is post game live. Also Thursday we will record the podcast on Thursday again.
Yeah.
So yeah. Oh, I was trying to say something, but I forgot.
You're saying I tweeted something.
Oh no, your tweet saying that we made a mistake sacking Pirlo.
Oh yeah.
I think everybody is just getting a bit emotional because you can see what he was going through in the first season. Like he was all into it over his head. Let's be real.
Yeah.
It was all too much. It's all new. You can see that new players, some awful players.
Yeah.
Just the dynamics of the club. So I think the issue was giving him the job in the first place.
Yeah, for sure.
Like he scraped top 4. Let's not forget that.
Oh, for sure.
On the last day, if Faraoni didn't do
Doesn't
that,
score the goal.
Yeah, if Napoli just did what they had to do, we were playing Europa League football now this season. So he scraped that. Everybody says he won 2 trophies. Fine, if you want to count the Supercoppa, I don't. But great, he won the Coppa Italia. Credit to him, but it wasn't great. Like it wasn't.
Yeah.
Again, it's not good at the moment either. I'm not saying that, but I understand why the club said, okay, we need experience now because we're going to a shit period with many changes and many more changes to come. And do you really want a rookie manager? I think the problem was appointing him at the first place. And that's why I said I don't think the club has a direction at the moment. Off the field, like they sacked Sarri, no plan. Because 1 week before that, they announced Pirlo as the under-23 coach. And you promote him after 1 week. That means you had no plan in place when you sacked Sarri. No direction. You had absolutely nothing. So we all knew what was going to happen.
They panicked. Yeah, they panicked and they took the cheap way out. Yeah, because he couldn't have made much money.
Okay, we didn't have the channel back then. I was never a fan of Sarri, never. But I was like, if you don't have a plan, keep Sarri and back him. Get him the players he wants for his style of football. Just back him. Yeah. When they sacked him, I was like, oh boy. Because there were no rumors.
Because it was so late too. It was in August.
Like, but also there were no rumors about a replacement and stuff like that. So you immediately had the vibes from they have no idea what they're doing. Like it's gonna go bad really quickly, and it went bad really quickly. So that's the issue I have with people. Again, if he stayed this season, I think it would have been not even worse, but it would have been the same thing. I'm sorry. It wouldn't have improved in my opinion. Also because he lost Ronaldo. Yeah. He lost him. And who did he got? Keane. And he got Locatelli. That's it. So it's not that big of improvement. I think we regressed in my opinion compared to last season.
Yeah.
Danilo was saying, wasn't there Pochettino rumors? Yeah, but like those rumors were never real.
Yeah, we couldn't afford him. We thought to pay Sarri's wage, and we're never going to give Pochettino what, 10 million probably.
Yeah. And also, he's not worth that money. I'm sorry.
Yeah, that's exactly it.
But yeah.
I was going to say, what was I going to say? Oh, so if you've only watched 4 seasons or 4 episodes like I have, the start wasn't as terrible as everyone remembers it. Just the end was horrible. The end was the thing that killed it. Like that Inter game, 2-0 game, I think killed the season.
Yeah, it did.
Because after the Milan game, the 3-1 victory over Milan, like things were going well. And I remember that too. I remember it was like, we're only down like a couple points here. We're not playing the greatest, but there are players here that can win us a lot of games.
Yeah, I agree. That was the feeling I
got. And then down the line, you just lost to Inter. You stunk up the joint against Inter. You didn't just lose. And then you lost to Benevento. You lost all these games, and and then the Porto didn't help. And then and again, as a rookie manager, is that a bad season? No, I don't think that is. If you're in your first season coaching,
so your
first ever coach.
So Nico Schira tweeted out, and he said basically on what Juve is risking at this point. So sporting wise, so for the club, a fine and a penalty with points. And,
oh my god!
And then he said you cannot punish a team to overprice players. That's not possible. Because it's made up. And then he said the other thing is, you can get jail time for messing with the books.
And that has nothing to do with
that's nothing to do with
the team.
But points off, that's if that happens, yeah.
If we get deducted 3 or 4 points here, we're toast.
Yeah, but it's not going to be for this season. It's going to be like next season you start with 3 points out.
Yeah, because we'll have to,
Or
which might not be the worst thing if it's 3 or 4 points next year.
Or they can say at the end of the season we're going to deduct you with 4 points and you're not making Champions League. Like they can do that. So we're gonna let's say you're 7 points in front of the fifth place, and they say we're gonna deduct you 8 points. So you're gonna lose a lot of money that you stole from us.
Yeah.
But yeah, they better have some good lawyers.
My God. We'll get into this as the stories break as well.
Yeah.
First thoughts, we're screwed. Second thoughts.
I don't care if they go to jail. I'm a fan of the club. I'm not a fan of them.
Honest to God, yeah. If they go to jail, I don't give a shit. They did it. I don't give a shit. But sporting wise, that's not good.
No.
On a sporting objective wise, I'm nervous. But again, these are the guys who have the lawyers that got them out of the Super League nonsense. So we'll see. Do you want to read Danilo Wall's question? Yeah. Because it left my screen.
Oh, wait. The question I'm interested in. If under Allegri you also finish bad or probably even out of the Champions League spot, will we consider sacking. Wait, will we consider a sacking for him too, or should we continue with it? Like, should? Maybe, yeah. Will? No.
No, yeah.
They're not gonna sack him. So
the investment is too big.
Yeah, and also because he was willing to come, accept the role, even if we were in the Europa League this season.
Yeah.
So based on that, no, it's not happening. Should maybe another club, like maybe a Bayern Munich or a Real Madrid, they would sack him.
Yeah.
But then again, they have money enough. They have money, and we don't. So yeah, that's it. We can wrap it up now.
Yeah. And like I said, tomorrow kickoff is at 12 p.m. in my time zone, 6 p.m. in Europe. And then you guys all know I'm sure you guys all know what time the game is tomorrow where you live. It's a big one. Yeah. Atalanta, one of the Seven Sisters, must win, like it says on the title of the show. Thanks for listening today. Today was a long one, but again, it's fun to chat. Friday night, what else you got to do? If you want to stay up to date with the latest information, like you're probably going to need to now with all this stuff coming out, follow our account at bianconerizone on Twitter and Instagram. Follow Alejandro at AlejandroBZ on Instagram. He's got some funny stuff, or on Twitter, sorry. He's got some funny stuff going on now. Follow Justin Safaro at Justin Safaro, other co-host, and follow me if you want at Gennady151. So Forza Juve, and listen, don't worry about the background noise right now. That's months away.